Introducing first at a total combined weight of 535 pounds. Here's the team of Jeff Cannonball and Pitbull Gary Wolf.
And this is a match a lot of the fans have been looking forward to, a tag team dog collar match. On their way to the ring first, Pitbull Gary Wolf and Jeff Cannonball. Jeff Cannonball, of course, coming off a very hard-fought loss, but a loss nonetheless to the man in the main event tonight, Rhino.
Jeff Cannonball making his way through the ECW roster here. Tag teaming with Pitbull Gary Wolf tonight. Was defeated last night by Rhino. And in our previous event, he went up against the wild man, Al Snow. So he's making his way through the ECW legends here and is tag teaming with one tonight.
Excellent experience, though, to get to work with such legends of the ring.
That's right, especially for someone who wants to be one of the best hardcore wrestlers in the country in Jeff Cannonball. He is really trying to build himself up as a hardcore superstar on the independent wrestling scene.
There's no better way to make a name for yourself than being chained to Low Life Louie and Slayer in a double dog collar match. This one is going to get bloody. This one I'm expecting to go all over the arena here, and God knows what's going to happen in the end.
I really like to know what it's like to wear a dog collar. So maybe Matt Bradley can step in and tell us a little bit about it, because I know I've seen him in one before.
Steve, I can sell you some pictures.
And their opponents first weighing in at 265 pounds, Low Life Louie, and his tag team partner weighing in at 4 million Zorknitz, the Jersey Shore Madman Slayer.
So Zorknitz, is that a metric unit of measurement?
I don't know. For the fans who have purchased the DVD from last night, you know that Slayer wasn't too happy about some of the comments I made, so I'm not going to say anything even remotely negative about Slayer. And oh man, look at that, a barbed wire baseball bat in the hands of Low Life Louie.
Looks like this match is going to get very dangerous very, very quickly.
They need to get the collar on him now, or I don't know if he's going to stay in the ring.
Now, the young fans at home may want to look away for this match because it is going to be very, very violent.
This is definitely not an all-ages match. This is rated TV MA.
Matt Bradley, are you sure you should be watching this match with your weak bladder and all?
It's all right. I during the last break, I
loaded up on the Depends.
And the referee, I'm just going to ignore everything Steve Goldberg says for the rest of the night. The referee setting up the dog collar. It looks like it's going to be Low Life Louie tied up against Jeff Cannonball and Pitbull Gary Wolf against Slayer. It seems like it looks like the two bigger men on each team are being tied up together.
I think that's the smart way to go, no matter which tag team you're on. I mean, you don't want the smaller of the two partners to get squashed by his opponent.
That's right, and Slayer by far the smallest man in the ring, but with a guy like Slayer, that old saying, it's not the size of the dog in the fight, but the size of the fight in the dog. Slayer is, well, he's kind of crazy, so I don't really know if Pitbull Gary Wolf is necessarily that lucky to be facing Slayer.
The ref looked really eager to get out of the way of the action in this one.
And right away, Jeff Cannonball just using that chain as a weapon, working on Low Life Louie's forehead. And there goes Slayer and Gary Wolf on the outside.
The action's already spilling out all over outside of the ring. Matt Bradley, I'm just going to wish you luck on calling this match.
And Hale's already stepping away from the microphone, as you can see.
Well, that didn't take long, and it seems like there's not going to be anything resembling tags, anything resembling a structured match here. This is just going to be a fight, and oh, a nice splash from Jeff Cannonball, and goes for the 2, almost ending this match in a few short minutes. Low Life Louie is in trouble in the middle of that ring.
Just out of curiosity, how would you like the tag action to work in this match?
Again, I'm just ignoring everything Steve Goldberg has to say. Louie, though, fighting back here against Jeff Cannonball, whips him into the corner. And on the outside, Slayer and Gary Wolf still going after each other. And oh, what a spine buster from Jeff Cannonball. And a 2 count.
So it looks like in the double dog collar match, I believe this is technically a falls count anywhere match. The referee's going to have to keep his eye on both inside and outside the ring at all times, something that's going to be very, very difficult.
Yeah, and a bit surprising, a lot of early pin attempts from Jeff Cannonball. It seems like he's trying to end this match quickly. You know, usually Cannonball tries to inflict a lot more pain before going for a victory, but I don't know if he's worried about having the dog collar match, but he's trying to end it as soon as he can.
And if you turn your eyes to the other participants in this match, Pitbull's doing a great job of sucking the life out of Slayer on the outside of the ring.
That's right, but now it looks like men are going to switch places as Wolf throws Slayer into the ring, and it looks like Low Life Louie is just going to work over Cannonball on the outside.
Slayer's going to have to build up a whole lot more steam before he's going to take down Pitbull.
Yeah, these clotheslines not really having much of an effect on Pitbull, the bigger of the 2 men.
In that dog chain right now, Slayer looks like a Jack Russell Terrier trying to play with his owner.
However, that time it seemed to work out well, as he had a nice springboard back elbow taking down Pitbull Gary Wolf, and it looks like, oh man, as Jeff Cannonball's using that barbed wire bat on the outside on Low Life Louie.
I'm glad that's on the other side of the ring from our position.
Oh, and he's just raking the forehead of Low Life Louie, and oh, there's some blood.
Now it looks like the match really got started. Oh, God.
Two men trading blows with that barbed wire bat.
And this is just a brutal contest so far.
And meanwhile, in the ring, you've got Slayer climbing the turnbuckle to deliver some punishment to Pitbull.
These fans at ringside better be careful. I mean, these men are just being very brutal to each other. As you see these right hands from Low Life Louie on Cannonball on the outside.
I wonder how long it's going to take for the ref to stop this match.
Yeah, please don't get a close-up of that. We really don't need to see that.
And now all 4 men are back in the ring. And this is going to get dangerous real fast.
Yeah, they're back in the ring, but for how long?
Oh, a nice Death Valley driver from Gary Wolf takes down Slayer. And wait a second, what is Cannonball doing? He throws Louie over the ropes, and
he's just stringing him up.
Oh, and that is just vicious. And
the blood keeps flowing off his forehead.
And wait a second, Pitbull Gary Wolf, he's got Slayer in a really strong hold in the middle of the ring. And Low Life Louie is in no position to help his partner out.
As long as Cannonball can keep Louie in this position.
And there's the pinfall victory. Not very...
Winners of this contest, the team of Jeff Cannonball and Pitbull Gary Wolf.
Not a very long match, but incredibly brutal.
I'm pretty sure somebody's got to check on Low Life on the outside.
JCW medical staff, I'm sure, will be attending to him, trying to put the pieces of Humpty Dumpty back together again.
I hope they got the paddles ready, because they're going to have to bring them back to life.
What a brutal match with Jeff Cannonball and Pitbull Gary Wolf getting the victory.
All right, folks, so after